Jillian, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez finally breaking her silence on Joe Biden's Afghanistan disaster, and thank goodness for that. Joining me live with his reaction, host of Fox Across America on Fox News Radio and Fox Nation, Jimmy Failla. Jimmy, great to see you as always. Here is the tweet from AOC. In case you're wondering why people are going on TV relentlessly attacking Biden for his courageous decision to leave Afghanistan when no other president would, here's one glimpse as to why. War is addictive for the few who reap its profits while the rest of us foot the bill. Jimmy, how can she look at the faces of the people fearing for their lives, expecting to be killed if they don't get out of Afghanistan, and say the reason that people are upset is war profiteering?
Yeah, look, man, this has nothing to do with her race or her gender. AOC is a dope. Because this is such an intellectually lazy take. It's so reductive. 80% of the public is not happy with what went on in Afghanistan. And here's a news flash. 79.9% of them aren't making a penny off military contracts. What we're motivated by is not seeing Americans trapped behind enemy lines. What we're motivated by is not seeing babies tossed over barbed wire fences or people clinging to the sides of planes. This is a classic, and you know this, Todd, this is a classic straw man argument because she's defending a point that nobody's making. It's no different than Biden saying, oh, it was the right decision to withdraw. Hey, we all agree it was the right decision to withdraw. It just wasn't the way to do it. And that's what I don't get about, you know, AOC in this moment. She should have just shut up. I mean, she'd made it this far without talking. Why jump in now? Mostly because she wanted to make it about her. But what AOC needs to understand is, like, defending Joe Biden at this point as a good president is like defending Chumbawamba as a good band, you know? But at least when Chumbawamba gets knocked down, they get up again. When Biden gets knocked down, he just blames Trump.
I was going to go if you get knocked down, you get up again. And then I was going to go to their second song, but then I realized no second song, Jimmy. No second song for Chumbawamba. But there's a serious question here. Where's the outrage from AOC when it comes to the fact that women and girls are going to be subjected to the most horrific thing that one could imagine? Where's the outrage? Because I thought she was a champion of women and girls.
Well, that's the fraud of the whole thing, man. That's the fraud of the whole thing. All of these people who are indoctrinating our military with all of this woke terminology and gender-friendly terminology, just handed over a country to one of the worst human rights abusers in the world, but specifically members of the LGBTQ community, you know? I mean, you think of a story we were covering all summer long where there were certain pride parades in this country that didn't want cops to come. Right. And whatever that was their right. I'm not even trying to start that side debate. But to give you some perspective, if you threw a pride parade in Afghanistan, the cops are coming. Okay, whether you invited them or not. Right. Okay, and that's what everybody has lost perspective of. And that's the fraud of the whole thing.
It's unbelievable. Speaking of which, Cash for Criminals in San Francisco, a new initiative there to pay individuals literally not to shoot others. Here's the breakdown. You get $300 a month if you are a high-risk person, if you don't commit a crime. And get this, Jimmy, you get $500 a month after achieving certain milestones. Congrats to you. Here's the rationale. Quote, as you become better, your community benefits from that. We need to be getting to the root causes of why some neighborhoods are safer than others. I need a minute answer here. As a comedian, could you ever dream up coming up something, an idea so comical like this, when in fact this is reality, Jimmy?
You know what, man? It does sound ridiculous, but in New York, we're actually starting a program to pay Mets fans not to shoot themselves. So it's not as far beyond the pale as you think. Todd, what this is going to lead to is just a spike in stabbings, you know, because the criminals are still going to be criminals, but they're not going to want to lose that no shooting money. So they're just going to run out and stab each other. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It sounds like it's a quote from The Onion. We always use that line. But, I mean, we're getting too many of these in our society these days. Who is coming up with these ideas? It is mind-blowing. But, Jimmy, we're always love to have you on to explain the ridiculousness that's going on in our society.
And I made good money because I didn't shoot anybody this whole time, so I'm a little richer. Drinks on me.
Let's go. Jimmy, appreciate it. Thanks, brother.